What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So this is video number 3 of 10 things I wish I knew before I became a powerlifter. This is going to be a 2-part video. I'm going to talk about both parts in this video, so don't freak out like you have to come back. The first thing is I didn't realize how long it would take to work out. The second part is I didn't realize how many people will try to stop you from doing it. So now this goes with anything, okay? This goes with anything that you're trying to achieve, whether it's like running a marathon or trying to lose a bunch of weight or whatever. I remember when I was on my weight loss journey, people would literally come up to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, are you sick? Do you have cancer?" And I'm like, why would you say that to somebody? Like, why the fuck would you ask people if they have cancer? Like, because they lost weight, like it's some macabre thing. Oh my God, are you running? Is there something wrong with you? Why are you running so much? And now, as a power lifter, oh my gosh, you shouldn't be lifting that much weight. You're gonna break your back, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. You know what? Shut the fuck up. Like, it gets so old hearing that stuff. I've gotten to the point to knowing where when I get to the point at a certain sport, whether it's the sport of weight loss or the sport of running a marathon or the sport of powerlifting, once you get to a certain level where you're running 20-mile runs or you've lost 100 pounds or you've got, close to 600 pounds on your back or you're picking up almost 700 pounds off the ground, people don't understand the motivation and the drive that you have to be able to achieve these things. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's perfectly acceptable. My freaking arms are heavy. Sorry, that's why I'm changing. And that's nothing wrong with that, but you can't let that affect your progress. If anything, let it fuel what you're doing. Think about it like, you know what? I'm lifting enough weight where people are worried. That's pretty badass. Or I'm running far enough to where people are fucking worried. Or whatever it may be. So if that concerns you and you are concerned about what these people are concerned about, then you probably shouldn't be fucking doing it. Okay? Because people lift 1,200 pounds. It's not like you go in the gym and randomly try to lift 675 after never lifting in your life. You work up to these things. You don't randomly run 20 miles. You build up to it. Like, you can't just randomly run 20 miles. And even if you could, that would produce injury. The problem is people don't pay attention until you get to those certain levels, until you are actually lifting 600-700 pounds, or until you are, squatting 400 pounds or 300 pounds or 200 pounds, or you actually are doing 10-15 mile runs. They weren't paying attention when you were doing 1 and 2 mile runs. Okay? So whatever your sport is, remember, nobody gave a fuck until it was out of the ordinary, or shall we say extraordinary, for you to be able to do these things, which is great. Because guess what? Every workout, every run, every deadlift, every squat, every bench, guess who was there? You were there. You were fucking there. Like, they weren't there. They don't see the days you sucked. They don't see the workouts you didn't miss. They don't see all that stuff, okay? So don't let that stuff discourage you. Understand, as long as you're following a program and you're doing these things safely and listening to your body and stuff, you're on the right track, man. Keep doing you. If you got goals that you want to achieve to be extraordinary or extraordinary, then fucking do it. Don't worry about what other people say. The other thing is, it's a major time commitment, okay? Whatever skill that you're trying to obtain, whether you are trying to run a marathon, whether you are trying to lose 100 pounds, whether you are trying to, break powerlifting records or whatever, it's a time commitment, okay, guys? When I was running, it was basically like a full-time job. Now that I'm powerlifting, and I just put these things together right before I started making the video, it is literally the exact same time commitment. When I lift, not as many days. I don't have to lift as many days. I got it on 3 days a week. But I was 4 days a week running. So some of the runs weren't as long as the other ones. But all my lifting takes between 3 and 4 hours per day, 3 times a week. That's like a part-time job. You got to include going to the gym. I have to get in my naps. My sleep schedule is regulated. I have to make sure my food is right. Cooking all the food and stuff like that, eating in a surplus, making sure I got everything that I need to be able to achieve my goals. It's crazy. I normally wouldn't be so crazy on a structured schedule like this, but I thrive on a schedule, and you will be surprised all of the bullshit when you are training for a marathon or training for other things that you no longer have to do, which is cool. Like, people go, oh, you come over and help me move? Fuck, no, sorry. I'm actually got to run 15 miles today. Or, no, I'm not going out on Friday night because I have to lift Saturday morning. What do you think is going to be better for you, lifting weights or going out on Friday night? I'm not saying that those things shouldn't be incorporated into your life on a somewhat irregular basis to be able to keep it mentally. But if you're training for something, training for a race or training for a powerlifting competition, those don't need to be part of it. That time commitment is something that you're going to have to get ready for. I would say it was like 20 to 30 hours a week when I was training for a marathon, running, and you include everything. And right now, probably 15, 20 hours a week with everything, and still with the same, but with programming and stuff like that, for powerlifting and stuff. So whichever way you're going to go with it, you got to understand that it's going to take time, and it's going to take time out of whatever you currently love. You better fall in love with what you're doing now, because if it's powerlifting or if it's running or if it's weight loss, it's going to take time. You're going to have to meal prep. You're going to have to go to the gym. You're going to have to do all those things. So don't be discouraged. It takes different things to be able to be extraordinary. And I believe in you. So be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. Hashtag Team Boo. Stay on track. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. Peace.